Hello and welcome back to Movie Health Community, the internet's #1 source of health warnings at the movies. Today we are watching Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. My prediction for this movie is that there's going to be a lot of strobe lights with electrical effects and lightning. So before we talk about whether this movie's any good, let's talk about if this movie is safe for photosensitive audiences. The answer is no! Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is not safe for photosensitive audiences. My predictions were all quite accurate. This movie has harsh strobes of lightning in the opening scene for about 1 or 2 minutes and throughout the entire climactic battle of the movie. This movie also has scenes that take place in a science lab, and a lot of the equipment in this science lab uses very harsh strobe lights. In all of these cases, it can be really hard to predict when strobe lights are about to happen. Sometimes it's easy, but oftentimes it is not. So we're giving Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a 9 out of 10 for flashing lights. In terms of camera motion, there really isn't much to talk about. There's a high-speed chase or a couple of high-speed chases, that's about it. There's one ghost that expels large amounts of green slime in a way that looks like vomiting. So if you see a ghost that looks like a potato, that's gonna happen in 2 scenes. That's about it for warnings on this movie. Now, is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire any good? Not really. Honestly, the entire vibe of this movie is that it was one big contractual obligation that nobody really wanted to do. And I was wondering throughout the whole movie why Jason Reitman would approach it this way, because he seemed to put so much love into Ghostbusters Afterlife. And then at the end of the movie, it says directed by Gil Kenan. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the son of the original director did not direct this movie. But yeah, this movie just does not have any joy to it. It doesn't feel like it sticks to the formula of a comedy first that the first 2 Ghostbusters movies did. It doesn't feel like it's trying to do anything really new and creative with the premise either. There is some really good work with practical effects, but then there's also a lot of stuff involving very heavy, obvious, and sometimes seeming unfinished CGI work. It was frustrating at the end of the movie to see that the lead actor in this movie got the 4th actor credit. So Mckenna Grace, who definitely is the lead actor in this movie, had Paul Rudd, Carrie, Coon, and Finn Wolfhard credited ahead of her. Also, I'm pretty sure there was a scene where the entire family unit with Paul Rudd and his circle of family was supposed to be there, and I think Finn Wolfhard may have just been randomly missing from one scene. Nothing about this movie feels inspired. Nothing about it feels original. And yeah, this movie just feels like it was made as one big contractual obligation so that Sony could, I don't know, retain the rights to the Ghostbusters franchise. Because of the fact that there is a little bit of really good practical effect work in this movie, I'm not going to give this movie an F. But because of how uninspired this movie is, I'm going to give it a D-. Thank you so much to our readers on Tumblr and Facebook, and as always, an extra special thanks to our patrons over on our Patreon page, whose names are scrolling across the screen like credits right now. As a reminder, nothing produced by Movie Health Community is medical advice, nor has any of it been reviewed by any medical professionals. Be sure to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we post new videos, and leave a comment on this video if you have anything to add to the conversation, especially if you disagree with anything I've said. We love hearing from you. And as always, stay safe at the movies.